Yo, what up, hype man? It's your boy Swirl 1090, but I am not on the video today. Today you will be going through a journey with my son, playing whatever he's playing today. But I hope that you'll have fun watching and enjoy him playing. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh.
Track this one.
Just be glad that beastie let you on. That's a... You need to swivel the globus's bearings to get the atlas mapper to work.
What? What am I doing?
You need to swivel the globus's bearings.
What'd that do? Oh.
Right where it cuts. The dark's good for sneaking up on things. You should be able to use that. There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. The yerp fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find, except for where that's not true. Rubber scrap is too much fun, so stretchy. Yippee-ki-yay!
Tutuilad uitu.
Says the
Tuledreach maudreamau.
one. Fair trade. Nothing, really. What you
Faiapi tuab.
wonders how something as eternal as the Tree of Life could ever die.
Layotsaklit nubosak.
Says in the past times most would kill time watching moving pictures in the eye box.
Ibuma tama.
Claims to have seen a working eye box somewhere around here.
Nubsak danam.
Says it's a box that shows moving pictures and sound. What a wild idea.
Ikapamueta.
Believes the eye box only works if you fix it first, which makes sense.
Nubsak danam.
You gotta mess with the dials to get the eye box kicking again.
Reubeuru havuru.
Otherwise, the eye box will just sit there, quiet and blind.
Tuluyuyupfiene.
Says they'd love to see more of it. Looks like it'll work. Now you just need a reason to pull the trigger of this instrument of death.
I forgot how to get these. Oh, found it.
This is turning out to be quite an expedition. Plastic scrap stays forever, but maybe you can make something out of it.
Still not, yeah, I already did that one.
Always good to have some wood scrap like that on hand. Let's see. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above.
How do I get in? Oh.
Out of Date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He worries about you. If you love yourself, you don't hurt others. But the more you hate yourself, the more you want others to suffer. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. What do you think his are? He's the one that's called Out of Date, remember? Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. He's worried that you're putting the world at risk. But darkness isn't necessarily the end of the world. It's just another perspective. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst. Something he calls the Ark. He hopes you're right. He gets that you mean the journey continues either way, but personally he wants the tree to survive.
The water.
Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as Ki energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, even if you think no one else is worth saving if the world comes to an end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm.
The water.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Noko in the east. Out of Date says he knows you're good-hearted enough to do your best to support Noko. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Noko and making sure she gets what she needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date was spot on. The hoof puff needs to be stopped. Out of Date says that Noko is worried now that the Eastern World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Noko keeps a fabled steed that she has planned to ride out to the World Eater, but needs help to get it prepared. Out of Date suggests that you should head east as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He wonders what's on your mind. Hopes to see you again soon. When a story comes to you, pay attention. Let's see.
Let's go here.
gun it. It's an undersurfer, all alone without anyone in it. Yet. No windows to look out at the sky from down here.
What was that? That's it? So that's what I get money for?
Don't forget the past. Learn from it.
was I doing? What is it? I'm so confused.
Treasure the coming day. The world doesn't have so many anymore. Has no doubt you've earned the trust and support of this village. Actions speak louder than words. You did good here. Is always willing to listen. You did good here. Sharp dealing.